So good to see all these familiar names. If you're just joining us, you have the option to be on video. You'll just be in a little gallery across the top of the screen. And we'll get started in just a moment. You're all muted just to make sure there's no interference with the music. So exciting. I want to thank Gabby for coordinating this. Gabby's joining us. She's waving hello. All right, here we go. Well, we'll get started. Welcome everyone. This is our Brighten and Lighten holiday flow. And I'm in my living room as you may be in yours. And we are so excited to have DJ Taz Rashid in the house. Even though we're not in the house of Northern Life Yoga, we are all in our houses, and so he's in the virtual house of Northern Life Yoga. So DJ Taz, I am truly honored. If you have not read his bio, he has really played for every major yoga festival, which is where I met him years ago at a Yoga Journal conference, and it was amazing to practice to live music. And so we're giving you the best virtual live music experience that we can tonight with this experience. This is really a huge thank you to our dedicated yogis who have supported us through a very challenging time. We cannot thank you enough for your continued support. But we wanted this event to be open to anyone to join in so that you can all see what we offer virtually. And we do have 10 classes each week on our virtual platform. That's a Northern Life Yoga Facebook page, and it's Northern Life Yoga Thrive. So that's available through membership. We also have on-demand classes, which is great because you can play them at your leisure on your own schedule. So please keep that in mind because we certainly want to be able to support your practice through a challenging time. And we hope to be back in the studio at some point. At this point, it'll likely be 2021. So we're doing our best to support you in your homes so that we can all be safe and comfortable. So that's a little bit about how this event came to be. DJ Taz has played music that you have all heard in our classes because I've been using his music in my playlist, and he has provided this wonderful platform that a lot of yoga studio owners are adopting so that we can play music in our virtual classes because it's royalty free. And I'm just so thankful for his playlist because it truly embodies what we offer, and it matches kind of the vibe and the energy of our classes. So I'm grateful for DJ Taz. You can all follow him on Spotify. He's on Instagram. Gabby's going to provide the links to his platform so that you can take a look after class. But it's truly an honor to be in his presence. He's a Chicago native, so he's a Midwesterner like most of us on here. However, he's joining us from Florida, where he is with his family, and they're just there so that his little 2-year-old can have some freedom to play. And so we hope that the warmth of the sunshine that he has with him will extend through the airwaves in our virtual experience today. I also just want to say a quick thank you to the Northern Life Yoga instructors who have adapted, like all teachers, to teaching online. And again, just a huge thank you to all of you who are joining us tonight. If you do feel inspired to make a donation for this class, Gabby has provided links on our Facebook page as well as on our website. So you're more than welcome to do that afterwards. But first, I invite you to think about what brought you here tonight. So that's often what we always do at the beginning of our practice, is set an intention. So think about your intention for being here tonight and what it is that will provide an uplifting experience for you. As it is your practice, I'm guiding you through an experience, as is DJ Taz. I'm also going to take the holiday socks off. These came from Lola. And I invite you to unroll a mat somewhere in your home and get comfortable and join us for a real fun flow. You don't necessarily need any props. I do have mine off to the side, but this is a fairly propless practice. So just sit comfortably or up on a bolster or block. Lift the heart and let your shoulders relax. We'll start with a moving meditation after we set an intention. So bringing your hands to heart center, letting the eyes close if you wish, or just softening your gaze. Taking a deep breath in and a humble sigh out. Again, thinking of your intention, and a full breath in, and let it out with a sigh. Spinning your palms just slightly so you can interlace your fingers. Send your palms out in front of you. Bow your head, scooping your belly. Rounding your upper back, taking a breath in here. And as you exhale, lift up, straightening the spine. Let the arms separate as you twist to the right, look over the right shoulder. And then release, come back up. Inhale, interlace the fingers, send the palms up. Exhale, lower the arms down to shoulder level, scoop the belly, bow the head. Inhale, lift up once again, straighten the spine. Exhale, twist left, gaze over the left shoulder. Inhale, come back to center. Palms reach up. Exhale, fold into that nice cat-like stretch. A couple more each direction. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, twist right. This is a moving meditation. Move with your breath. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, slowly bow. Inhale, extend tall. Exhale, twisting left. Again, coming back to center. Inhale, one more each side. Exhale, bow. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, twist right. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, take it forward. Inhale, back up. Exhale, twisting left. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, last time to fold. Hold here, really press the palms forward. This time raising the arms up and letting the arms come behind. Taking any bind or just leaning back onto the fingertips. Lift the chin and chest. Hold here, open the heart. Think of your intention that you're holding in your heart, just kind of bursting open, like you're just gonna share this experience with everybody joining us. One more breath. And then release. Bring the hands back to heart center. Remind yourself of your intention. Take another breath. And release. From here, come on to all fours. Hands and knees. Palms flat. Knees underneath the hips. Take a moment and gaze over one shoulder. And then the other. And C curve of the spine. And then morph this movement into anything that feels good for you. So if it's just a gentle twisting, maybe it's a little more cat-cow. So whatever you need in your experience. Couple more breaths. Yoga democracy. So moving in a way that feels good to you. Choose wisely. And then come back to a neutral spine. Step your right foot forward between your hands. Come into a low lunge. Pause here, lifting the heart or taking hands above the knee. Couple breaths, stretching that left hip flexor. Relax the shoulders, lift the heart. From here, release the hands on either side. Pull back. And your choice, you can hold here or you can take it back and forth. Warming up hips and hamstrings. And then hold that extension back. Take both hands outside the right leg. From here, bow the head into the movement. So really feeling that good stretch down to the IT band, but also letting the head and neck relax. Couple more breaths. And then release and slowly bring the hands on either side. From here, ground your palms, curl your back toes under, step your way back into plank. From your plank, hold the knees up or modify with lowering the knees. So just engaging the core, making sure wrists are underneath shoulders. And then from here, just lower slowly through a vinyasa. But pause at your tabletop. So just holding here. And then we'll take the left foot forward, changing sides. From here, walking the hands up a bit. And maybe hitting hands above the knees. So pause in here, relax the shoulders, lift the heart. And then release the hands on either side of the left leg. Extend back. Again, you can hold this extension, or if it feels good to take it forward and back, do what's gonna get your circulation and energy flowing in your legs best. Good, from here, hold that extension, unless you're there already. And then we'll take both hands outside the leg. From here, you wanna pull back through the hip. So you're basically getting a stretch into the left hip and the right shoulder. Bow the head. Breathe. And then release, both hands on either side of the left leg. Ground the foot, ground the palms, curl your back toes under. Step your way back to plank. Again, lower the knees if you wish, or just hold regular plank. 3 breaths here. Remind yourself of what you're practicing for. And then slowly lower down through a vinyasa. This time, keeping the knees grounded, walking the hands to the knees, come up into a kneeling position, hands behind. You can either make gentle fists or grab the waist, point the elbows behind. Gentle camel pose. Lift the chin and chest. And then from here, child's pose. Hips to the heels. Walk the hands forward, bow the head down. Pause here, deepen the breath. Good. I'm just gonna ask Gabby for a sound check. Everyone can hear me okay? Thumbs up, thanks Gabby. Just wanna make sure everybody's able to hear the music and the instruction equally. One more breath. And then ground the palms. Find your way back to hands and knees. From here, curl the toes under, lift the knees and hips. Downward facing dog. First one of the practice. So take your time, warm it up. Sway, pedal the feet out. Rock the hips. Rock up to the music. Notice what your body needs. Energy flows where your attention goes, so always direct your thoughts in the way that you need to support your body and mind. From your down dog, come forward into plank. Take this slow vinyasa. Come right back to downward facing dog. From your down dog, bend your knees, look between the hands, walk or hop the feet forward, lift up halfway to a flat back, and then deepen your forward fold. Shake your head out, yes. Shake it out, no. And if it feels good, bend your knees a bit, shift the hips. And then from here, keep the knees slightly bent as you roll all the way up. Arms are gonna come up behind you or around you, and palms connect lower to your heart. Remind yourself of your intention. What is the purpose of your practice? Holding here. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, spin the palms again so you can interlace fingers. Send those palms up above the head. From here, we're gonna lean over to the right. Pause. And then come back to center. Take a slight back bend. Lift the heart, lengthen first. And then I promise we'll do the left side after. So come back to a straight spine. Release the hands so palms face one another. Bend your knee and extend your left foot forward. Toy soldier. I think of those little nutcracker toy soldiers for the holidays, so we're emulating those. So strong leg here. You want to flex that left foot. From here, we're going to bring the palms together, lower the hands to heart center. And then we're going to gently shift this leg back into a warrior three. Very appropriate music. Finding your warrior three, you can always have a block beneath your hands for support. Hold steady as best you can, a few more breaths. From here, bending your knee, landing your foot into a warrior stance, warrior one. Feel free to adjust your feet as you need to. And then arms are gonna float up, warrior one. From here, we'll just do a little flow to get the legs moving. So you're gonna straighten the front leg as you pull the arms back. And then come back to your warrior one. A few more times. Straighten the leg and pull the arms back. And back to warrior one. Two more times. Pull back. And warrior one. Last time. Pull back. From here, bring your hands behind you. Rebend that front leg and come into humble warrior. From here, arms are going to reach forward, hover over that right leg. Strong legs here. 3 breaths. Stay with it. Make a count. You can always lower the hands if you need support. One more good breath. And then listen carefully. Take your left palm. Let it lead as you come into warrior two. And then again, feel free to adjust the feet, adjust the hips as you need to. Make sure your knees tracking over the ankle. Shoulders relaxed, arms reaching out. And then from here, a little flow. So we'll turn the palms up, straighten that front leg as the palms meet above the head, and lower back to warrior two. A few more times. Reaching up as you inhale, exhale back to warrior two. 2 more. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, lower. 1 more. Reach up.
Truth and love.
And back to warrior two. Good. From here, stay in your warrior two. I'm just going to spin for the purposes of filming. You're going to straighten the front leg, hands to the hips, soften these, come into a wide-legged forward fold. From here, a gentle lunge side to side, or make it intense. Go with the beat. If you want a little more core strength, arms reach out at shoulder level. If you want a little more back action, you can add a little windmill twist, touching one hand down at a time. Breathe, whatever you choose. Couple more. Happens to be one of my favorite tunes. Hands come back out. And lower just above the knees. From here, spin your toes out, heels in. Melt one shoulder down. Take a nice twist. Oh, feel that goodness in the spine.
What do you feel in your soul?
Good. From here, come back to center. Spin your toes so they point forward. Take it all the way over. Wide-legged forward fold of your choice. Arms can rest or dangle and ragdoll. From here, come back to center. Walk your hands over to your left foot. spin your toes so they point forward. Step your way back to plank. Again, lower the knees if you wish. Hold a few breaths in your plank. Stay strong. And then lower through your vinyasa. Take a brief pause here in a kneeling stance. Take a camel pose. Open the heart. From here, brief pause, child's pose. Hips to heels, melt the forehead down. Arms feet forward, ground the palms, right back to down dog. And then from down dog, again, just notice what feels good. Where do you need to move some energy? Energy flows where our attention goes, so notice where your mind is. Bring it back to the mat if it wandered. And then bend your knees. Look between the hands, walk or hop. Take it forward. Lift up halfway to a flat back. Deepen your forward fold. Shake your head out, yes. Shake it, no. From here, bend your knees. Arms are gonna come up with you out to the sides. Palms connect. Interlace the fingers, send the palms up. This time over to the left. Big side bend. Reach and open to the hip. And then come back to center. Palms face one another. Bend the knees slightly. And then right foot extends forward. Toy soldier. So nice strong standing leg. Arms reaching up. Heel pressing forward. Breathe. You're going to get nice and strong here so you feel this stability and you take it right into your warrior three. Palms together, lower to heart center, and we're slight bend to the right leg. As you extend back, warrior three, holding a few breaths. As best you can, blocks are always an option for the hands. Hold steady, one more breath. Bend that left knee, find your warrior one stance. Adjust your feet, arms float up. Good, from here, just as we did before, you're gonna bend the elbows as you straighten the front leg, and then come back to your warrior one. A few more times, breathe, open, back to warrior one. Even take into a little bit of a back bend if you want. Back to warrior one. Last one. And warrior one. From here, hands can come to the hips or to the heart. Bow forward, humble warrior. You can also take arms behind you. A few breaths here. Strong legs, strong core. Arms reach forward. And this time, turn your right palm up. It's going to lead and take you right into warrior two. Hips open, shoulders relaxed. Pausing there, adjust your feet as you need to. And then a bit of a flow here. We're gonna straighten that front leg as hands meet above the head and open back out. 3 more times, reach up, back to warrior two. Reach up, warrior two. Good, I may have one extra one in there. Back to your warrior two and hold. Gaze out over your front fingertips. And from here, hands to the hips, straighten the front legs, spin the toes so they point forward. Soften the knees, come halfway down. So this time as an option, maybe the hands come to the heart, and maybe you lunge lifting the ball of the foot off the mat. If you do this one, just slow it down a little bit so that the intensity isn't too much. Breathe. And then ground your feet. From here, arms come out like airplane wings, slightly bend in the knees. And windmill twists, this time with a bind. So bend the elbow, your lifted hand, gaze over the shoulder, take a breath. And then release and switch sides. Same thing, extend the arm, bend the elbow, let it rest in the low back. Open up. Good. One more time, each direction. Windmill twist with the bind as an option. And last time over to the right. Come back to center, hands just above the knees, spin the toes in, heels out. Melt one shoulder down at a time. So this time you might be able to go a little deeper now that the body's warmed up.
Unafraid. Be calm.
Good words. I tell you what really warms you up, practicing in front of a fireplace. This is my version of hot yoga at home.
Is a state of
Come back to
mind.
center. Spin your toes so they point forward. Take your thumbs into your hip creases. Reach the crown of the head forward. Pause there a moment. Take a breath in. Flat back. Exhale. Soften the knees. Take it all the way down. Optional to reach the arms behind you and take a bind. Bow the head. Shake it out. Yes or no. Breathe. And then release. Lower the hands down. Walk the hands over to your right foot. Ground your palms. Step your way back to plank. Vinyasa or no vinyasa. Lower the knees. Walk the hands in. This time arms reach up. Modified camel pose. Arms stay parallel as you open the heart. Take a breath. And then straighten the spine. Circle the hands behind you, reaching for the toes. Bow the head. Brief child's pose. And then arms reach forward. Round you. Get ready for more fun.
Is a state
And
of
be unafraid.
mind.
Let's take that state of mind into some balance. So rock out your down dog in a moment. And then bend your knees. Walk or hop the feet forward. Lift up halfway at the top of the mat. Deepen your forward fold. Shake the head out and move and groove. From here, toe heel your feet a little wider apart, about mat distance or a little shy of mat distance. Bend your knees, arms reach up. And palms connect. Spin the palms slightly so you can interlace fingers, send the palms up. From here, bend the knees and lean way over to the right. Nice arch. Keep that right knee bent as you extend the left leg out. Balance. Lifting that leg, hold. From here, bring it back. Find your toy soldier. Heel extends forward, palms parallel. From here, hands come behind the back. Either rest them on the waist or take a bind, interlace fingers. Take your left foot to your right knee. So it's hugging in, almost like tree pose, except your knees pointing forward. From here, bow forward, flamingo pose. Thinking of DJ Taz in Florida. And do some flamingo. From here, transition to warrior three. Just extend that left leg back. Hold if you're shaking, I'm right there with you. Hands can adjust to blocks if you wish, or other warrior three positions. One more breath, hold on and stay strong. And then release. Woo. Find your warrior one, arms reach up. Holding your warrior one, lift the heart. I hope you feel lighter and brighter already, I do. And then from here, straighten the front leg as you pull the arms back. Back to warrior one. 3 more times. Straighten as you pull the elbows back. And warrior one. Couple more times. And last one, hold your warrior one. This time hands come behind you. It can be a bind or just grabbing the waist. Fold forward, humble warrior. Arms can rest on the back or reach away from the back. Head bows. 3 strong breaths here, make them count. From here, we're gonna reach those arms forward. Hold here, nice strong core. So up, your torso is parallel with the floor. Turn your left palm up and let it lead you into warrior two. Pause here, adjust the feet if you need to. I know the legs are burning, mine are. So from here, we'll straighten that front leg, tap the fingertips above the head for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold your warrior 2. Couple more breaths. From here, hands to the hips. We're gonna take it into the wide-legged forward fold. I'm just gonna spin around. Fold halfway down. Again, take your lunge. Maybe extend the arms out like airplane wings. Maybe touch down, adding a windmill twist. Move at your own pace. And when that's complete, come back to center. Slight bend in the knees. Breathe. Hands rest on the thighs. Spin your toes out, heels in. Melt one shoulder down at a time and twist. Notice any difference in your hips. And then come back to center. Doesn't this feel awesome? From here, hold goddess pose. Do just like we did in Warrior 2. Straighten the legs, tap the fingertips up for 5, 4, 3, 2. Stay strong. Last one, hold. Yeah, from here, slight back bend, open the heart. And then hands back to the hips. Nice work. Straighten the legs, toes spin forward. Hinge of the hips, take it all the way into the forward fold of your choice. Any position with the arms, they can reach overhead or relax down by the ankles. Shake your head out, yes or no. Find your breath. And then release the hands. You're going to take the hands over to your right foot. Pause here. Come into that low lunge. Lower the back knee. I'm opposite. Lower the back knee, untuck the toes. From here, pull back into that hamstring stretch. Walk the hands about in line with the knee. And then take your left hand out. Turn the thumb down. Grab the outside of the right foot. From here, pull back, bowing the head. Feel the stretch into the right hip and the left shoulder. Hold here. This is a juicy stretch, so make it count with some deep breaths. Two more breaths. And then release by walking the hands on either side of that right foot. Ground your palms. Throw your left toes under. Step your way back to plank and hold. Lower the knees if you wish. 3 good breaths. From here, slow vinyasa. Enjoy that back bend. Lower the knees, walk your hands in. Camel pose with the arms flowing straight up. Lift the heart, maybe the arms arch back slightly. And then straighten the spine as the hands reach for your heels. Gently bow the head, child's pose. Remind yourself of your intention. Walk the hands forward, ground the palms. We have a whole other side to do, so get ready. Find your way to down dog. Rock out your down dog a bit. Notice the progression. How does this down dog feel versus the very first one? From here, bend your knees, lift between the hands, walk or hop, take it forward. Lift up halfway. Deepen your forward fold. Shake your head out, yes or no. While you're in your forward fold, separate your feet about mat distance, a little bit beyond hip distance. Bend your knees, roll up to standing. Arms circle up with you. Palms connect. Spin the palms just slightly so you can interlace fingers. Send the palms up. Take it way over to your left. Reach and arch. Bend that left knee slightly. Let your right leg lift from the mat. Holding here. You want to find stability here because now you know what's coming on this side. And then bring that leg back. Extend the foot forward. You can release the hands so palms are parallel. Toy soldier. And then in honor of DJ Taz playing from Florida, hands behind. Tuck the foot into the knee. Bow forward, flamingo pose. It's a shaky one, so hold strong. Use your breath. From here, we're gonna extend back, warrior three. 3 breaths if you can. From here, land that foot, warrior one. Arms reach up, heart lifts. Set your footing, adjust your footing as you need to. From here, we're gonna straighten the front leg as we pull the elbows back, a little back bend. Back to warrior one. Open. Back to warrior one. Couple more. Warrior one, last one. Open. Back to warrior one. From here, hands come behind. Open the heart. Take a breath in. And then bow it forward. Humble warrior. Again, you can rest the arms on the back or reach them overhead. Relax the head and neck. 3 good breaths here. And then from here, arms are gonna reach forward. You're gonna turn your right palm up, let it lead as you come into warrior two. Shoulders relaxed, footing can stay the same or you can adjust. Feel the opening in the hips. Holding here. Take a breath. Exhale. Good, and then 5 taps. We're gonna straighten the front leg, tap the fingertips above the head. Back to warrior two. For 4, warrior two, 3, 2, and 1. Holding there. Good, from here we're gonna straighten the front legs, spin the toes so they point forward. Hands come to the hips. Soften the knees, hinge at the hips. This time, reach the arms behind with the palms facing up. Gaze down at the mat. And then take a slow lunge over to your right. And you might bring both hands inside the leg for support. Optional to lift the ball of the foot off the mat, going a little deeper. Couple more breaths here. And then slowly come back to center. You can send the arms behind if you wish. Lunge it over to the left. You can hold here or bring the hands down. Lift the ball of the foot off the mat. Deep hip stretch. And then come back to center. From here, hinge at the hips. Take a breath in. Exhale, fold all the way down. Arms reach up above the head. And then walk the hands through the legs. Get a nice upper back stretch here. From here, walk the hands forward. Bend the knees just enough so you can place your hands just above the knees. Turn the toes out, heels in. Find your squat. Melt one shoulder down. Take it side to side. That should feel really good at this point in your practice. Take your time. Back to center. Hold here. Find your goddess pose. Arms reach up. Elbows press back. And This is the last little burn in the legs. From here, press down through your feet. Reach up, tap the fingertips above the head, and lower down for 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Ooh, hold. You can take a slight little back bend. And then hands come back to the thighs. Straighten the legs, spin the toes so they point forward. Take it into the forward fold of your choice. Maybe it's ragdoll arms. Couple more breaths. And then from here, release the hands, come up to a flat back. So we're gonna do one more windmill twist. So try to tense your fingertips so you get as much height as possible, or if you're working with a block, then place the block down under the right hand. Let the left arm reach up, and think of stacking your shoulders and really opening up. Couple more breaths. And then we're just gonna windmill the arms the opposite way. So left hand down, right arm up. Open wide. From here, back down to the wide-legged forward fold. Just walk the hands in line with the feet. Fold over the legs. Notice the difference in how your hips and hamstrings feel. Notice the length in your spine. And notice where your mind is. Energy flows where your attention goes. From here, bend the knees a little bit as you walk the hands over to the left foot. Spin the toes so they point forward, lower the right knee and tuck the right toes. Pull back into that hamstring stretch. From here, your right hand reaches out, point the thumb down, grab the outside of the left foot, bow into the leg. So head bows, left hand supporting you. You feel a really good stretch into the right shoulder and left hip. Breathe. And then slowly release. Walk the hands on either side of the left foot. Curl the right toes under. Step your way back to plank. Pause in your plank. 3 breaths here. Make them strong. You always have the option to lower the knees. And then a slow vinyasa. Take your time. Lowering down and lifting up. Heart open. And then lower the knees. Walk the hands in. Final camel pose. Arms reach up. That will feel lighter and brighter, I hope. And if you want, hands can support your back bend. Lower them to the back as you wish. And then straighten the spine. Bring the hips back to the heels. Arms can reach back or forward. Shoulders relax. And then walk the hands forward if they're behind you. Find your way back to hands and knees and just roll to one side. We're going to come onto our backs. I hope you feel the full length of your body after all of that side bending and back bending. So coming down onto your back, lower down. Make sure you tuck your shoulders underneath you. Palms can face up for the moment. And then press your feet down so you can lift your hips up. And if it feels good, sway your hips side to side. The other option is to take the hands underneath you, interlace them. Couple more breaths. And then release the hands lower down. Now, those of you that have a shoulder stand practice, there's no way to get lighter and brighter than to flip your legs into the air and enjoy a shoulder stand. But if that's not part of your practice, you can just hold the legs like so, or take another bridge. This time reaching the arms above the head. Those of you that are shoulder standing, you want to make sure you properly support yourself, elbows underneath you. And you might play with the legs any way you wish. As always, the precaution in shoulder stand is to refrain from it if you have high blood pressure, glaucoma, if you're pregnant, or just having a low energy day. And enjoy bridge with the feet grounded, hips lifted, modification, arms reaching above the head. And then very importantly, when you come out of shoulder stand, you always want to add a finishing twist. So lower your hips, let your knees sway side to side. Arms can be out at shoulder level, or if you are limited on space, like I am, you can just make those cactus arms again. And then from here, bring the leg back to center, straighten the right leg. So you pull the left knee into the chest. If you want, circle the knee a couple times. And then from here, pull that knee over the side body. Coming into a deep spinal twist. Left knee over the right side of the body. Gaze over your left shoulder. Notice how you feel. Amazing what a little movement and breathing will do for not only the body, but our minds, our moods. And then from here, take it back to center. We'll just simply switch sides. Straighten the left leg, pull the right knee in, taking a breath. Draw that leg across the left side of the body. Gaze over the right shoulder. One more good breath here. And then release. Come back to center. Pull both knees into your chest. Circle the knees for a moment. Reverse the circles. And then draw the knees into the chest. Reach for your toes or your ankles, whatever's accessible. Bring the legs up and just one knee at a time. Just bend it like you're walking on the ceiling.
Take a rest as a friend, yes, I know.
And then notice what you need. This is your practice. So as you draw the knees into your chest once again, maybe you need a hug. Draw your knees in. Give yourself a hug for dedicating some time in your day to self-care and self-love. Maybe you need one more bridge pose. Maybe you need a down dog or a reclined butterfly. Whatever you choose, make it your own. This is your practice. And when you feel ready, find your way into your relaxation, your Shavasana. Relaxing head to toe, taking in the vibe of the music. Taking in all sensations in your body. Being aware of your thoughts, but letting them drift. And being aware of the breath as it rises and falls. Allowing yourself this well-deserved time of stillness. That honors your body, mind, and spirit. If you find the mind wandering, I offer this simple mantra. May I be filled with loving kindness. May I be well. May I be peaceful and at ease. May I be happy. slowly start to rock the head gently side to side. Find small, gentle movements in the body, circling the wrists and the ankles, or wiggling fingers and toes. When you feel ready, bend the knees, letting the feet flatten to the mat, and sway them gently side to side. And next time the knees fall over to the right, gently roll to your right side. Noticing how it feels at the end of your practice. What is the result in your body, mind, and spirit? Honoring the way energy flows where your attention goes. Honor the energy you've devoted to this practice, this gift you've given yourself. Think again of the words to the mantra. May I be filled with loving kindness. May I be well. May I be peaceful and at ease. And may I be happy. And may you feel lighter and brighter for the holiday season and beyond. Know that we are here to support your practice. And we'll be together in the studio again soon. When you feel ready, gently press yourself up to a seated position, coming full circle and ending as we started. Sitting up with a tall spine, shoulders relaxed, and bring your hands to heart center. Bow the head slightly in deep gratitude as you take a breath in and let it go. Again, 2 more deep cleansing breaths. Inhale, exhale. Once more, inhale and exhale. And take another moment to remember your intention. When you feel ready, let the eyes open. The spirit in me honors the spirit in each and every one of you. Namaste. And a huge, huge bow of gratitude to you, DJ Taz, for providing this wonderful music for our flow. I hope you all feel energized, lighter, brighter. And again, Gabby's going to be posting the ways you can follow DJ Taz. Of course, you can hear his music in our classes regularly, as we are happy subscribers to his music platform. It really is so, so vital to virtual classes because it really helps the energy in all of us, right? So DJ Taz, thank you so much. Thank you to each and every one of you who joined us tonight, and come join us again anytime soon. Gabby has all the information posted of where our classes or when they occur. And again, if you feel inspired to make a donation, we certainly appreciate any support. Good evening, happy holidays, and namaste.